Welcome back, everybody. Last week, I had a chance to catch up with former Wyoming basketball star Larry Nance Jr. on a trip to Los Angeles. His basketball road has certainly been interesting. Nance went to high school in Akron, Ohio, but ended up playing college ball in Laramie. 3 years ago, he was drafted by one of the NBA's most storied franchises. Lakers took Nance in the first round. Then just last month, he was traded to one of the most talked about franchises. The Cleveland Cavaliers headed home to Ohio and teaming up with LeBron James. Nance's agent said when he called to deliver the news about Cleveland, Nance was almost in tears out of happiness. Here he was last week returning to LA for the first time to face his new old team.
Well, when the Lakers traded Nance, they gave up not only a tough defender, but a high-flying, powerful dunker. Clearly here at Staples, he was a fan favorite, but you know what else? They also loved him in the locker room, and they still do. No hard feelings. In fact, a couple of guys remember one specific dunk they loved the most.
The dunk he did on Kevin Durant, that was probably my favorite.
The one on KD probably sticks in my head the most. That was a great play.
No, it was a good one. It's always fun getting out in transition, and I had a bunch of fun ones here.
Very exciting to watch a guy that was, uber athletic, could, touch the rim or touch the backboard,
Very entertaining, especially in the pick and roll with him. Come off, throw it anywhere by the rim, he's going to go get it. So definitely missed that.
Nance played well against his old mates, 16 points and almost a double-double with rebounds. But the Cavs had been in a tailspin, Lakers had been hot, and LA won the shootout 127-113. The game happened to be played on Selection Sunday, 3 years ago to the day, when Nance led Wyoming to a rare appearance in March Madness.
It was a dream come true at that time. It was the first time our school had been there in a while, so it was a lot of fun.
Nance was also Mountain West Conference Player of the Year in 2015. It was his last season at Wyoming, and his NBA hopes hinged on it. Safe to say, he tossed in all his chips after being stuck on the bench just a year earlier.
Wasn't necessarily a choice. I tore my ACL my junior year, so I was coming back regardless. But I've got good memories of that place, and go Cowboys, right?
The knee healed, Nance produced, and Wyoming danced. As you can see, he went off in this conference tournament win over San Diego State. But the Cowboys would lose early in the NCAA Tournament to Northern Iowa. So from Akron to the West in Laramie to the Wild West in LA to a return trip home, Larry Nance Jr. is still turning heads. And with good reason, in the last 30 years, how about this? Only 2 Wyoming Cowboys have been drafted to the NBA. Theo Ratliff was the other way back in 1995. Cavs are home right now against conference-leading Toronto.